Beautiful brothers and sisters, welcome back to the channel, and if you're new, thank you for coming by. In this video, we're going to be going over 10 different types of meditations that will instantly remove that stress, that anxiety, that depression, and the fastest ways so you guys can be living in peace, love, and balance. Before getting into that, I want to read you guys the definition of meditation. Over here on my computer, it says that the definition of meditate is to think deeply or focus one's mind for a period of time in silence or with the aid of chanting for religious or spiritual purposes or as a method as relaxation. Now, that's all fine and good, but my definition on what I use meditation for is kind of along the lines of that, but I basically use it to reach my highest level of self, my higher self, and to live in peace, love, and alignment with the universe and with life itself. Because when you live through your purpose and through alignment, you find the stress goes away, the anxiety goes away, the depression goes away, because you know you're exactly where you're supposed to be. You just feel so pure, so bliss, so much love within you and with everything around you. So with that being said, now we're gonna get into the 10 different ways that you guys can easily remove that stress and 10 different meditation methods that you can use. So we have this top 10 list, and then I also have some honorable mentions. Now this list is gonna go from the lightest forms of meditation all the way down to the deepest forms of meditation where you can lucid dream, you can astral travel, and you can really find that divine energy within you and travel to other dimensions to really see what your soul and your spirit can really do and not just your physical and mental body. Number one, to start it off, listening to uplifting music. Now, if you know about frequencies, you would know that 432 hertz is a very nice frequency to listen all your music on. All you have to do is look it up on YouTube, type in whatever song you want, rap, hip-hop, and then just put 432 Hz next to it, and your music will play in a frequency that is healing for the mind, the body, and the soul. So with that being said, also try to pick artists that have lyrics that are uplifting, like Bob Marley, Lordell, Sade, Whitney Houston. All of these artists uplift the soul with amazing lyrics instead of listening to NBA Youngboy, or you can incorporate those in, but just be mindful of the lyrics you're listening to, because everything is mind control. So that's a very light form of meditation. Number two, we have working out. Now, I put 1 and 2 here because they're not actually meditation, but in my opinion, they are, because they're just very light forms of meditation. So any type of working out, push-ups, sit-ups, even hardcore bodybuilding, gym, whatever. I enjoy the gym a lot. I go there 6 days a week. So yeah, you can get that mind-muscle connection and really connect with your body. So that's why I consider a type of meditation. Number 3, we have taking a walk out into nature where there is a lot of nature around you so you can get fresh air, because a lot of the time, a lot of our stress comes from lack of oxygen when we're not taking those deep breaths in and really just focusing on the present moment, going for a walk out in nature. Number 4 is sitting down in a more peaceful area where there's not any distractions around you, like TV or people that are talking about distractions, and you can close your eyes or you can just sit there and watch your thoughts, watch what you're thinking, and ask yourself, why am I thinking this, and how is it going to benefit me and my goals that I want to achieve? And start to turn your thinking into more positive things that are going to help elevate you towards your goals and towards whatever you're trying to get out of life. Number 5, we have journaling. Now, journaling is very slept on because this can go into so many categories. Journaling, your day-to-day life, writing down goals, writing down just your thoughts in the current moment, or writing down ideas that you have. So it's very beneficial. You don't have to do it every day, but I highly suggest you incorporate it into your weekly routine and really just start to journal. You can write down your dreams too. Once you start to lucid dream, you can write down how your meditations are going. You can write down, I love me, I am grateful, I am thankful. So there's a lot of things you can do with it. Number 5, we have grounding in nature. So this is different from taking a walk in nature, because grounding is when you have your shoes and your socks off, and preferably only, maybe if you're a guy, a pair of shorts on, or a girl, maybe a bathing suit, or very, very light clothing so your whole body can breathe in all the oxygen.
So take his clothes off. And he got him naked. And the man sit right down. And they could not understand why. But the oxygen was engulfing his body now and his brain. His central nervous system calming down. Oxygen. But we covered up because we have to obey the mandate designed by the industrialists, not the mandate of life itself.
And really feed your cell, your skin, with that amazing oxygen to get, and breathe deep and walk into nature and feel the energy coming from the ground and the soil, because the soil holds vitamins and minerals for your body, and it's really just gonna put you in the state of peace and love if you are out there long enough and taking in deep breaths for a certain period of time. It takes away all those negative thoughts and all of that anxiety, depression, or anything you have, stress within you. It goes all the way. Number 6 is personally one of my favorites because the benefits from this is honestly something that before I did it, I'm like, you're crazy. But now that I do it, and I've been doing it for a year and a half, it really is eye-opening to see how many ways you can receive energy for the body and you can move yourself towards that peaceful state. So number 6, we have sun gazing. Now, if you don't know what sun gazing or sunbathing, so if you don't know what sun gazing is, it's basically laying out in the sun and having your eyes open at the sun. Now, the ways you can do this is you can close your eyes, taking a deep breath, then open them for 5 seconds, close them, taking a deep breath, and repeat that process if you're new to it. But I highly suggest for you to do sun gazing at sunrise or sunset because the rays of the sun are a lot lighter, so your eyes can take it when you're a new beginner, and you can still get all that energy while taking in deep breaths from the sun. And I promise you, you're gonna notice the difference of how you feel after. You're just in full of peace, love, and abundance. Now, number 7 is simply sitting in the lotus pose and doing any type of deep breaths that you want, any type of breathing techniques that you want, and really just relaxing the body, preferably doing it out sitting in nature. But that's what a lot of people think meditation only is just sitting in the lotus pose. But I'm here to tell you there's a lot more to meditation than that. For number 7, this is a pretty deep meditation if you get far into it and you are sitting there long enough and getting really deep into your thoughts. So this next number 8 is going to be even deeper, which is laying down in a darker place preferably and having headphones on and listening to a meditation sound that is a high frequency that can really bring your soul into a whole other dimension, and you really just feel this peace and this love vibration when you are astral traveling or lucid dreaming. So the way I do this is I just throw my headphones on and I sit there just like this or like this across my chest, feel my heart, feel my breathing, and take in deep breaths. But sometimes I'm so locked in that I don't even need to focus on my breath because my breath is just constantly breathing on its own, and I'm so in tune with my body that I'm just projecting out to another dimension, or like I said, I'm lucid dreaming, which is going to another dimension. But yeah, you can do a lot of crazy things, see your past lives, see whatever you want. Any answers you have through this meditation, you can get answered. So not only is it going to relieve that stress and anxiety and that depression, but it's also going to give you answers that you never thought would be answered, because no book, no other person can answer these questions. They can only come from within you and from life itself. And then finally, this one isn't as deep as the other ones I mentioned, but I forgot to throw it in. Looking into the mirror for about 5 to 10 minutes or longer if you have it, and looking at yourself and really appreciating yourself and appreciating life itself and saying, wow, I was really born into this world. I had this opportunity. I'm exactly where I am supposed to be. Life is happening simultaneously exactly how it's supposed to, and I love myself. And just really appreciate yourself, ground yourself into that peace and that love vibration state for yourself. I do have 2 honorable mentions for you guys. These honorable mentions is take a break from social media, because social media, I just took a week break this past week from social media, and it really did open up my eyes to how much social media controls your life, from what you buy to who you talk to the groups you hang out with, to everything. It really affects your life. So when you take a break, you start to see what you actually like, who you really want to hang around, and what things are benefiting you and what things are putting you down and putting you in that stress and depressed and anxiety state. Another honorable mention is similar to social media, but also taking a break from TV, news, or any distractions around you if you're in a family, or if you're always around your friends, trying to limit the time with them and bring time more to yourself and really just zone in and do the other meditation practices that I just mentioned, so you guys can really bring yourself back into that state you were as a kid, when you were just living in the present and always just living in peace, love, and you weren't overthinking or having depression, anxiety, because you were always in tune with yourself. And that's what this will do. Now, this isn't meditation, but I wanted to end the video off with a very, very important key that is also going to really, and I can't stress this enough because I just transitioned to this, the Alkaline vegan diet. This diet alone has literally changed my life and has saved my life. I used to be vegan for about 1.5 years, and these past 3 weeks I've been on the vegan alkaline diet by Dr. Sebi, and I can't tell you enough how much my thinking patterns, my life, and everything has changed from being somewhat positive, always meditating and being vegan, to I only feel positive and just love all the time. I'm just so much in my higher self because this diet alone removes all that starch and that acid that you are consuming through these hybrid products of food and this man-made food that has come through these labs of cross-pollinating these 2 vegetables, making carrots, making broccoli, all these things that are on the acidic side, putting acidic into your body and causing disease, making your brain go crazy, eating meat. So that's a huge part, is the diet. Now, I don't expect you to change your diet like that and eat how I do, very strict. As you can see, this is all alkaline approved right here. I'm about to eat my dinner, but yeah, I hope this video helped. I try to keep it short and simple as possible so you guys can really start to dwell into yourself and put time into yourself and invest in your health, because that is the #1 priority. Because when you don't love yourself, you can't possibly love anything else. So that means you don't love life itself, and you know where that goes. When you're ungrateful, life will hit you with way more negativity than you would ever want. So with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, that notification bell when I always drop a new video every Monday and Friday around 1 p.m. EST. It is your boy Noah Fleming. I love y'all for the support. I love y'all. Make sure you're taking care of yourself, and I'm out of here. Peace.